Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. This is episode 39. I was not going to film an episode this weekend. I was going to film an episode next weekend, but I have decided to do things when I feel like doing them. So here we are. Today is primarily going to be about whips because I brought there is a giant mountain of bags in front of me because I have found, and I was thinking about it last night, I keep casting on things and not finishing them. That has been my thing for the last few weeks. And I blame that mostly on the headspace being off. It's fine. Cause usually when I first started knitting, I was like one project at a time. But here I found lately that I'll start a project and I'll be super yes about it, right? And then I'll get halfway through it and be like, I want to work on something else. Or I'm like, all right, I should have one project at a time for each specific thing, like a fingering weight sweater, a worsted weight sweater, a sock, a shawl, one project per thing, right? Then I was doing that. And now I'm just casting on things because I'm like, yes, I want to do this. And then I'm like, I'm tired of doing this. Let me put something down. Let me cast on something new. And it's gotten kind of ridiculous. So we're going to talk about whips today. I'm going to show a couple things. We're going to talk about a finished object that I have that I think is super cute and has absolutely serves no purpose whatsoever. I just really wanted to make it. I'm glad I made it. It doesn't look perfect. It's fine. It was my first time doing it. It's fine. I was going to make a bunch of them in different yarn weights, but no. It's a bit fiddly, and I found it more like I really just wanted to get my finished product and not make it anymore. I didn't want to work on it anymore because it's hurting my hands to do things like DPNs. And anyway, so I'm going to show that. You guys on Instagram have seen it, the work in progress, but I finished it last night. So I'm going to show that. I'm going to show what I bought yesterday because it's fine. It's not, I didn't buy a lot. It's just, I left my spinning class and I wanted to pick up some fiber, so I did. Anyway, and I bought some more yarn, but that was a different day. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. One of my credit cards is paid off, so I don't feel that bad about it now. I'm still working on paying off the other one. I figure 2 more months and I should be back on track and back to normal and I can play with the things and whatnot. I am planning. I haven't bought any tickets or anything yet because plane tickets are expensive. And I kind of considered making it a giant road trip and driving if I can find a giant dog friendly rental. Because usually when rentals are pet friendly, they mean purse dogs. They don't mean my dogs. Because I don't want to have to pay for dog boarding for as long as I want this trip to be, because I would have to take my work with me. So I'd have to take my work laptop and all that stuff with me, so I could work while I'm away, so I can be on vacation but working, just change of scenery. Yeah, I also thought about renting a house back home and just leaving Texas altogether and just no notice to anybody or anything, and renting this house out. But I've noticed in my neighborhood, there's a couple of houses that are for sale and for rent right now. So mine wouldn't be competitive or anything. Why am I talking? Okay. Let's drink some water and get back on topic. This is going to be a long episode, y'all. For an episode I did not intend to film. Anyway, let's talk about this and get it out of the way. Instagram. Positive note, Instagram giveaway for February. Like I told you, I have 5 billion bags around me. The Instagram giveaway for, don't fall down, February is this freaking book. It's heavy, y'all. This is going to suck to ship. The Knitting the National Parks book. I picked this up at Yarn and You, and I was talking to the owner about it, and she was really enthused about it. And I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. Okay, I'll get it. National parks, cool. I didn't read this part. We all know I'm bad at I'm an impulse buyer. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Let me pick that up. And I don't read the fine print. I'm trying to be better. I didn't read this part. It's hats. It's all hats. I can't use this. There's a couple hats in here I think would be really cool to make. Like, where's that one I wanted to make real bad? And didn't make it. Haven't made it. Just whatever. Where is it? Because I love the tree. Great Basin, Nevada. You know what it reminds me of? Do you guys remember the original Dark Crystal, the castle of where the Skeksis were? That's what that looks like. I kind of wanted to make it, but I didn't. Anyway, this book even still smells new because I have not cracked it open since I bought it. But I don't wear hats. I got a big head. It's just, I'm trying to be better. Plus, I found that, you know, with African American hair, I'm always afraid of the fibers sticking to my hair and then just having a bunch of lint everywhere. No. I am thinking about getting some silk yarn because, you know, with our hair, like the oils and stuff, like silk and satin, like satin bonnets we wear at night. I don't have to anymore because of this. But I probably could. But I don't really care. Anyway, I didn't care when my hair was relaxed. I didn't take good care of my hair. Now it's easy, so I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, I was thinking about getting some silk yarn and making a hat with that. But then I'm like, that won't have much stretch, will it? I don't know. I could make a knit hat and just line it with some satin or something. People do that. Anyway, this is the book that I'm giving away for Instagram this month. And I changed my mind about the yarn. I think I told you guys in my sneak peek I was going to do one skein of yarn. I decided to do a midi bundle because it's color work. All these hats are color work and they're all worsted, and I had worsted bundle. So this is the giveaway. You'll have to go to Instagram to check that out. And while we're on the subject of Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen a video I posted about Cinematic Skeins taking a break. Drink some water. Need to get into that. Hold on. Because I don't want it to come across wrong. And it probably will because I'm me. Anyway. I am constantly that person where somebody took something I said the wrong way. Always. What'd my boss say? He said I was just straightforward and blunt. And I don't really, I don't think about how my words may affect people. Because to me, I'm just saying something, I'm being honest and whatnot. But other people may take offense because I was just straightforward and didn't sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat stuff because I don't see the point. And honestly, I don't think about it. That's just how my brain works. I'm just like, logic, boom. Even though I have a massive imagination, but logic. And then people are like, you said this and it hurt my feelings. But they don't say it in the moment. They say it 3 months later. I'm like, you're a terrible friend. You hurt my feelings. I was just talking. I wasn't trying to insult you. I tell people they suck. People take offense. Dude, do you really think I mean it? You suck all the time? You suck right now. Just anyway, off topic. The Instagram video. Okay. In the video, I said that Cinematic Skeins was taking a break from sharing, not dying, from sharing the things that I dye on Instagram. Which makes no sense if you think about the fact that I am a yarn dyer. I'm a mortgage analyst that dyes yarn as a hobby, but whatever. I'm an indie yarn dyer. Okay, I dye yarn. I have a personal Instagram. I have a Cinematic Skeins Instagram. On my Cinematic Skeins Instagram, I share the yarn I've dyed and all my yarn stuff, so my friends that don't care a toss about yarn don't have to suffer through me constantly posting about yarn and fiber and the things. So I split them when I was first getting into, knitting and back into crocheting and whatnot. And then when I became a yarn dyer person, I was just like, okay, that's what this is for. That's what I'm going to use this Instagram for. Okay. As a yarn dyer, I should feel comfortable. I always say that word weird. Anyway, I should feel comfortable sharing what I've done with whoever's following me on Instagram that is interested in my yarn. Right? Right. Okay. But here's the thing. When you're a person like myself that's solo, completely solo, there's no one helping me do anything ever. Knee surgery, did all that by myself. You know, I had to pay to get somebody to take me to the hospital when I had surgery not that long ago. Like, I do everything myself. Been doing it that way for a real long time. Real long time. My mom was the same way. I'm an introvert that was raised by an introvert. I do things myself. Okay. I don't have any help. I don't have resources to reach out to, like, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? Like, it took me forever to find Leanne with Cocktail Hour at the Coop for help designing my logo. I have friends that do that for a living. I should call all my friends acquaintances, I swear. I put a post out there in the world on my regular Instagram, like, hey, can anybody help me? I have these ideas for a logo and I just need somebody that has the skills to draw it and, you know, put it in a format I could do some stuff with. Nobody responded. And these are my friends. Okay. So yeah, it takes me forever to find help when I need help with something. And I'm also that kind of person that doesn't like to ask people for help. That's just the way I was raised. Like, it's in my bones. Like, we don't ask people for anything unless it's like dire straits. Like, I would not have reached out to people to help me get my surgery done if I wasn't, you know, if I'd known I could just hire medical transport. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I thought that was only for like disabled people could use that service. I didn't know that regular people could hire those things. So that's the only reason I asked for help with that kind of stuff. Normally I'd be like, I got this. Or like, I'm not that doped up. I can drive. Like, I'm that person. I will do this myself. You know, now that you know what kind of person I am, because I've rambled about that for a minute. As far as yarn dyeing goes, I still don't know where to go to get labels. I've been ordering like what are they called? Wedding invitation thingies to print my labels on. I don't know how to do all this stuff. I'm doing it myself. Okay? Colorways. I'm trying to think of these things myself. I watch a crap ton of movies. Some of them all run together. And, you know, to dye my colorways, I'm like, I love movies. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to dye for movies. That's fine. Other people dye for movies. I got that. I understand that. When you dye for a specific thing, people are going to dye similar colorways for that thing because we're both looking at the same thing. We just interpret it differently. That's fine too. That's fine too. When we see something that catches our eye, subconsciously, we may recreate something similar to that thing. We're human. We do that. It may not click in our heads like that's where that came from. That's fine. I understand that too. With that said, it's like in my brain, I know these things, okay? I know them. But in reality, when I create a colorway and I share it on Instagram, hey, look what I did. Or I say, hey, I have an idea for a colorway. These are the colors I'm thinking about throwing together. I think this would look super cool. And someone who has more resources than I do and more of an audience than I do and time, more time than I do, because I have a day job, creates that same colorway or a colorway very, very similar to what I've done and is able to get that out into the world to the people quicker than I can get mine out there because I gotta work. You know, I got stuff I have to be in a certain mindset to be creative. it makes me feel like what I want to do is now pointless because they've done it already. And I know this is stupid. I know. It's art. And like we just did that yarn, the yarn project with Andy the Knittress, where we all dyed the same dyes. We all created something different. But that's different because we all created something different. In these particular instances, created the same thing. And maybe we're on the same maybe we're on the same wavelength and we just happen to create the same thing. Maybe it's a big, huge coincidence. Maybe it's subconscious. I saw this thing that inspired me and I'm going to create it. And then like, oops, this is just like this. And maybe that's the case. I don't know. What I do know is it has gotten to a point now where it's really, really bothering me. If that wasn't obvious. So it escalated. It was bothering me for a little bit. And then it really bothered me like when I dyed a colorway and literally within 24 hours, someone posted the exact same color. So I had a mini meltdown. I posted my Instagram video about Cinematic Skeins taking a break. I actually considered I'm done. That was my original thing. Like, I was done. I was like, all right, I don't have a lot of bare yarn left in my stash right now. My bare yarn stash. 2 separate stashes. I have yarn I play with and yarn I dye with. I don't have a lot of yarn left in my bare yarn stash, which is why I did my whole de-stash sale so I could buy more bare yarn to dye. Anyway, because the money that I get from my yarn dyeing is used to buy more yarn to dye. There's barely any actual, like, what's it called? Any actual income. Like, what I sell is what I buy to sell. Like, there's no green in there. What's it? I don't know the accounting terminology. Is it black when you break even? I break even. And actually it might be under right now because I don't take into account some things because I like to give things away, as y'all well know. But anyway, at first I was like, I'm done. I'm just going to go back to dyeing for myself and I'm just going to buy yarn, like specific yarns that I know I like. And I'm going to, whenever I need a sweater quantity or like a single skein of something to go with something in my stash, I'll have that yarn available to dye for myself. But then, then I went to my spinning class and Amy at West 7th Wool was like, hey, still want to do the yarn crawl? And I keep my obligations. So I'm going to buy some more yarn to dye as planned for the yarn crawl. I'm not going to quit dyeing because I have fun doing it. It's not something I do every single weekend. It's not something I do every single day. It's something I do when the mood strikes me. And I'm going to keep doing it. I am not going to commit myself to, I'm going to do the yarn crawl, but I'm not going to commit myself to anything else other than that right now. I'm not going to sign up to be a vendor for anybody right now. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And it'll be like my very first yarn crawl where I just happen to have enough yarn to vend at something. If it gets to that point and someone says, hey, do you want to do this? And I have enough yarn, I'll do it. But if I don't, I'm not going to commit to it because then I'm forcing myself to create things in a certain span of time, which is not how my brain works. So it's been like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to the things. We're going to talk about other things, but I want to get this out of the way because I posted the Instagram video and I know some of you guys that follow me on here don't follow me on Instagram and may not be aware of where my head's at. And somebody might say, hey, she's taking a break. I'm not taking a break from dyeing. Made that decision. I'm taking a break from sharing on Instagram, which sucks because I should be able to feel comfortable sharing what I dye on Instagram, but I'm not anymore. It's become a thing where it bothers me. So I feel like if I create a colorway and I don't share it on Instagram, and then I see a similar colorway out there posted by somebody else, it won't bother me because I'm like, well, they didn't see mine, so this is just a coincidence. And I won't feel as shitty as I do right now about my dyeing. So when I say that dyeing doesn't bring me as much joy anymore, I still get joy from the actual dyeing. It's the comparing myself to other people. It's a thing. I can't get it out of my head. I'm sorry. But I get the joy of sharing my yarn is gone. So on Instagram, like when people see my yarn in person, it's different. Does that make sense? Anyway. Okay, that's enough of that. There you go. Could be a mental thing. I don't know. I got issues, y'all. And I accept them, and it's fine. It's fine. Thirsty today. I've been taking melatonin for the last, not melatonin. Yes, melatonin. I thought I said melanin for a second. I don't need to take melanin. I got it. I've been taking melatonin for the last couple of days because I've had insomnia for like a week. So I've been able to sleep. So I feel a little bit better. So that may have been part of my whole like mental meltdown, but I got it out there. I feel better about it. If you went out to my Instagram now, there used to be like 800 posts. Now there are like 16 because when I have a thing, I go all in. I deleted the majority of my Instagram posts. So the only posts you see out there are like from this year. And like, I think 1 or 2 posts from last year that I just happened to really like the picture and didn't want to delete it. Hey, Birdie. Is your water in the bird bath? Yeah, okay. So yeah, anyway, that's where that's at. 20 minutes. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, finished object. I just have 1. It should be 2, but it's not. It's fine. It's super wonky. It's my very first stuffy. This was so fiddly, y'all, with the tiny and the DPNs and trying to like, and you stuff as you go and like trying to get around the stuffing to do the next one is just an ow. And like doing the last spike in the tail was just a pain. And I had to yell at the dogs. Sorry. It's gonna be a long video. Anyway, yeah, like right there, you can see like the tension is all messed up and this is crooked and it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna create a couple of these, but this was so fiddly, I don't want to. It's not that I don't like it. And it was fun. It was fun doing something new. But I'm not gonna create anymore. Because I was gonna do them like different weights of yarns. They'd be like different sizes. It's fine. This is just going to be the one. It's going to live on top of the bookcase because if I leave it anywhere else, Benny's going to rip it apart. So, isn't it cute? It's so cute. This is the stuffy that I saw on the Mustache Yarn website that I was like, I know I saw a stuffy dinosaur and I want to make it and I can't find it. I found it. Let me share the pattern with you in case you want to make something fiddly as well. It is the Stegopuff by Jennifer Chua. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Oh, she's got a turtle too? Oh, I might need to do the turtle. Look at the turtle! Look at the turtle. Okay, sorry. It's not a sea turtle, so I'm probably not going to try it. Oh, and she's got an octopus. Let's look at the octopus. Octopi! Isn't he cute? Come on. There you go. That looks like it would be fiddly too. Because look at the little nubbins. I kind of want to make it though. Do I want to make something else fiddly? Ah, that's cute. I want to make the octopus. It's so cute. Okay, I might have to make the octopus. It'll be something else fiddly to do. Plus, I still have a crap ton of polyfill. Anyway, this was designed with mustache yarns in mind. I think there was another yarn mentioned in the pattern, but this was the original Stegopuff. With the little button eyes, I was supposed to do button eyes, but I decided not to do any buttons because it's just going to go in the bookcase. It was just something to do. Yeah, it was like the Shopa wool and mustache yarns, self-striping. So it's designed for use with self-striping yarn. And this is the yarn I had left over from my sock advent, the Sweet Shop colorway. So, and then the spines I did with West 7th wool, something tire, fat tire, flat, something tire. This is West 7th wool yarn. And then this is the advent yarn. But it's cute, right? It's cute. Okay, it's my only finished object. And I finished it last night. And while we're talking cute things, I'm sorry for this being super wrinkly. My bat, I'm almost done. I just got to do this part. Focus. I was doing that thing with my tattoo again. Oh, hide the tattoos. Come on, here we go. Focus. Okay, I just got to do this bit. And then sew it together and do the chain stitch. Oh, it's almost done. I did not end up having a 6-inch hoop. I had a 3-inch hoop, but it works. It's fine. It's getting done. This is really simple. And I probably should have gone ahead and gotten the level 3. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's freaking cute. It's cute. But not hard. This is my first embroidery. And turns out I already knew how to do these stitches just from regular like hand sewing stuff. So I didn't really learn anything. Whatever, it's fine. So yeah, dropping things. All right, so that should be done. Am I going to work on it today? Maybe. I might work on it today. If I work on it today, it'll get done today because it's not going to take me that long to finish that. More than likely though, I'm probably just going to work on it like sometime this week. Anywho. Whoops. Okay, so this stuffy was for the new to you make along. Originally, this was going to be my new to you make along, my little felt kit that I got at Rhinebeck. Haven't touched it. It's going back on top of the bookcase. It's fine. I'll save it for next year. Spinning class. So you got a spinning class, right? So this is my Turkish dillamajig that I'm putting together wrong because, yeah. This is my Turkish spindle. It's pink. There were options. There were 3 options. It was this one, a green one, and I want to say yellow. And I was like, nope. So I got this one. And it kind of has a metallic look to it. This is the midi size. It's cute, right? All right. And it's not pink, so it doesn't bother. I like it. It's fine. Anyway, that is the midi size. They have a super, super teeny tiny one, which the instructor said was more for if I was going to do like, I think she said cobweb, lace weight type deal. I'm never going to do that. Ever. I don't ever need to spin that thin. And that is available West 7th Wool for $22.50 if you want one. It was included in my class. So in my class, it was a 2-day class. So Saturday. Was it 2 weeks? Yeah, Saturday, 2 weeks. Anyway, it came with these little books with some instructions in it and some fiber. I had a hard time seeing this fiber, so I chose a color. I said that last video. And what I decided to use was some Malabrigo I had in stash to play with. This is the Malabrigo Noob. Why does it want to focus today? Whatever, it's fine. This is in the Aguas colorway. I think I have yarn in the Aguas colorway, so I probably should have bought a different fiber, but it's fine. It was blue. And I spun it. And it exploded. it got poofy. I took it off the thing. It was cute and little yesterday. It's fine. And yesterday I learned how to ply. What's the one I don't like? What do we do that I don't like? Chain ply? No, I don't like it. I think that's what it's called. Hold on. I've already forgotten. But apparently it's supposed to be easier if you're doing it on a wheel because the wheel adds the tension. For me, it was a tension issue trying to get that part done. So I did not enjoy doing it at all. But I did it. Yeah, chain ply, that's what it's called. I didn't enjoy chain ply. Plus, like, my yarn looks stupid with the chain ply. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is my chain ply. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm not a fan. Will you please focus? Focus. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Regular 2-ply. Very happy with it. Very happy. Look at it. It's cute. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Very proud of this. Very proud of it. So I was so thrilled that I created yarn, even though I had fiber at home. This is Nubecita, which is basically just small bundles of the different Noob colorways. Variety, huh? Yeah, so I bought that. 100% merino comb top. Whatever that means. But it's like, yes. Yes. I wanted to buy, they have Noob in the Candome colorway, and we all know that I love the Candome colorway. I might have to pick that up. Even though it's just going to create yarn like the yarn I already have. But it'll be hand spun by myself. So I might pick that up. But this will be fun to play with, right? Right? Okay. And what I'm thinking about doing is doing like the long color fade so I can do like some color work with it. So like if I were to do like these 3, so just spin all of this and then do this one and then do that one, like, yeah. Okay, so this cute little dealie got me to enjoy spinning. Who knew? It also makes me kind of want to pick up my e-spinner again because now I kind of feel like I can figure it out. Like if I can get the stupid thing to take up the single as I do it instead of like bunching up at the end. Once I figure that out, I think it's a tension issue, I'm told. Once I figure that out, I can get some yarn going and I bought the Lazy Kate thing at Rhinebeck. So plans. So when I'm on my dyeing break, I'm gonna spin some stuff. Okay, so with that said, I bought another one. So this is the midi size, right? Okay, and it's pretty. This is the large, which is $29.50. So it's like an extra $7. It's big. Where's the thing? It's blue. And there's rainbows. It's a blue rainbow. So now I have two. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty, right? It's pretty. Okay, so now I have two of these. I'm stoked. Oh, I wonder if this stick fits this one. Does it matter how long the stick is? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Oh, it does. What? Yeah. Okay, so I got these because I had fun doing this. And this just says Turtle Made, like, hide the wording. Like, why is this not focusing today? It's making me angry. Like, I finally found the thing that makes it focus and it's not working today. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I gotta stop letting things get to me. I don't know what's going on with my head. I feel like everything is getting to me right now. Like, everything. And it's just ruining my freaking day. And I don't need that in my life. Which is why I'm thinking about taking that little vacation and going to Flock Fiber Festival in August. Because I've never been to Seattle. And it's only a 3-hour drive down to Portland. Which is why I want to make it a longer vacation. Like, I want to pop in either to Portland first. Well, yeah, pop into Portland first and explore the places that I went to the first time I was there, which that trip was to get my mind off the fact that my mom had just passed away and I wanted to be somewhere I'd never been before. So Portland was cool. And then I want to drive up the coast and then go to Seattle, which I've never been before, and explore a little bit, and then go to the Fiber Festival and get all the goodies and come home. That's what I want to do. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. As I left my spinning class, so I got my fiber, I got another Turkish spindle, and I picked up this yarn that I keep eyeing, and I thought I'd already bought it, and then I couldn't find it in here, so apparently I didn't buy it, so I bought it. Does that make sense to you? Okay. This is Barocco sock yarn. What's this colorway? Highland. I don't know. I've been eyeing it. Every time I go to West 7th Wool, I eye this yarn. Why won't it focus? Whatever. So I bought it. I swear I bought this already, though. But it's not in my stash. Whatever. Maybe it's hidden in here somewhere. And I just haven't found it. But I cleaned out all the yarn. So if I had it, I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. What else? Okay, I think that's it. Oh, speaking of fiber, it's gonna be a long one. I told you guys, my brain is all like, wah. This is the spindle I was talking about last time. Isn't it pretty? I had such a hard time figuring this crap out. Like, it's dusty. Hold on, this is dusty. It's just been sitting in that container. I need dust. Jesus. That's just, I need to dust. There we go. That looks much nicer. Yeah. And it's pretty, but so that, and then I have this Sweet Georgia fiber. I think this is going to be my March giveaway. Fiber in this. I mean, I've only used it once. It's fine, right? It's a giveaway. Who cares, right? I haven't used this, so it shouldn't matter, right? Right. I think this is going to be my March giveaway. This is Panda Fiber, which is superwash, merino, bamboo, and nylon. So I was right. 1 ounce each. So 6 ounces of fiber and a drop spindle, I think, is going to be my March giveaway. Yeah. If I'd thought about it, I could buy another turtle thingy. Another Turkish spindle. But I already have this, so. Anywho, okay, so yeah. I did that. This is February. Put this over here. Okay, let's do the whips. You ready? And then I'm gonna go. Do the things. Oh, rain. I may not keep these. I'm still thinking about it. Just FYI. I put them in here to mention it. I haven't decided. See, I don't even think I showed these to you guys. These are the Luca copper needles. And I just wanted them because they were copper. I haven't used them. I have one, like a single that I bought. And I think I used it for like 2 seconds. But yeah, see, I haven't used them. They're still in the plastic. I wonder if my minis will fit. We'll know if I don't keep this. I can't just keep the case, right? They're pretty though. It's just the Chalgu tips are sharper than Luca, and I knew that because I tried the Luca Driftwoods, and I realize I'm saying Luca different every time I say it. It's fine. Likey, Luca, nobody knows. It's on their website how to pronounce it. I don't really care. I should care. You should pronounce things the way they're supposed to be pronounced to respect the peoples and the things. But I'm not going to look that up right now. I think it's Luca. Anyway, I bought these because they were copper and I have a thing about copper. I have a copper KitchenAid, y'all. I like copper. I just don't know if I'm actually going to knit with them or if I just like them because they're pretty. And like, did I buy these for a display case? I don't know. Okay. And the Chalgo Forte, I use my Knit Picks birch. I use these. Like when I go to grab a wood needle, I just instantly pick these up because these are what I had because I bought them to match my Tunisian crochet set. I just bought another Tunisian crochet set. I can't wait to get them. Why am I whispering? I can't wait to show you guys. Like, there's a metal Tunisian crochet set. And since I grew up using metal crochet needle or crochet hooks, I was like, I want that. So I bought them. Can't justify how expensive they were. So I might sell these. I haven't decided yet. Like, I like you guys, I told you guys why I bought the Chalgu Forte needles, because they remind me of the fact that I played clarinet. They're made out of musical instruments, etc., etc. But I haven't used them since I bought them. Maybe I should use them. I should try them out before I make a decision, right? But then I'm like, if I'm going to sell them, I don't want to use them. I don't know. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, I need to finish the acquisitions and then we'll go into the whips. Maybe I'll just do the whips another day. Even though I already said this episode's about whips, right? And I've already talked for like 40 minutes. We're just going to keep going with the acquisitions or the prizes and the things. Remember this? And I mentioned that I won the make-along thing prize. I got my stuffs. So, show you what I got. Perfect. Okay, so from the designer, I got a pattern. I could pick any of her patterns, and I already own all of the dinosaur ones. So I asked for the Kraken Scarf. And this is Hunt Hand Knits. So now I have this pattern. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but it's in my library. So she sent me that. And she sent me these super cute dinosaur stitch markers. Oh, you'll focus on that. Okay. And look at these stickers. It's a raptor. And I don't remember what this dinosaur is called, but it's cute. They're sparkly. And this is what made me want to make the stuffy. Isn't he cute? I want to make a stuffy that looks like this guy. Like that was the point. It didn't work out that way. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this pretty card. The fern. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So that was sent to me by the designer with the pattern. And then from Yarnaceous, I got to pick 2 skeins of yarn from her website. And she sent me a new sticker, which is awesome because the one I have is on the water bottle. So now I have one to put somewhere else in the collection. Did I show that to you guys already? Hang on. The box is in the house. Yeah, okay. I showed that to you guys. So I can stick that back there and it's okay. Okay. I chose colorway I've been eyeing. Like when they came out, I was like, I want those, but I didn't have any reason to buy it. Like I didn't have a thing to buy them for, and I was already in the Jurassic World club, so I got Yarnaceous yarn every single month already. So anyway, since it was a prize, this is Ecological Disaster. Hide my shirt. Focus. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to have to buy a sweater quantity of this, my friends. I've already warned Maggie that I need a sweater quantity. This is hematite, which used to be my favorite stone until I discovered labradorite. It's this beautiful silvery gray blue. Like it's hard to describe. If you've seen a hematite, you know what I'm talking. It's like this gunmetal gray. That's it, gunmetal gray, and it's beautiful. And I love it. And I want to make a sweater out of it. And you know how I was talking about wanting to redo the Glen Barrow sweater? I'm thinking maybe I'll do another Glen Barrow sweater with this. Not this specific one because this is fingering weight, but seriously thinking about doing another Glen Barrow sweater in this colorway. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I need a sweater quantity. I just need to decide for sure what sweater I want to make with it, and I'm going to order a sweater quantity. And the reason I have to decide first what sweater, because it shouldn't really matter. The sweater quantity is going to be about the same for me, for my size. But I need to know what weight to use. So yeah, that was my prize for that. And since she was sending me that, she also sent me my goodies from the club I was in. So I got a gauge dealie. And a sticker for the club, which I did not join this year because I was trying to be frugal. A pin for the club. There we go. Being frugal. So I got a little bonus. And I went ahead and signed up for a yearly club from Lamstring Yarn because they're dark and gothy, and I feel like I'll really like the colorways. So yeah, I signed up for a yearly club. So now I have 2. So, because I told you guys, I like getting something every month. It makes me happy. Not that I need it, but I went ahead and did it anyway. Help myself. But that's the only one, because, you know, can't order yearly clubs now. It's February already. So yes, it's a yearly club. I think the way it was described is the yarn goes out at the end of the month. So I won't get my yarn until sometime this month, I think. So anyway, I did join a club. Don't judge me. All right, speaking of clubs, this is my Season of the Witch yarn subscription. This is the in bulk box. This year they will be including witchy items. I mentioned that to you guys already. And in the newsletter, the yarn is inspired by sun and snow. The fiber goodies, there is cedar. The witch goodies is salt. That's the thing. There's tea, and then there's a little description about in bulk. It's yellow. But it's like, I mean, it's a baby yellow. It's fine. There we go. Stomach is always growling on these videos. Jesus. Some cedar. Cedar, please. And a thing of salt. Try to remember, it's like a purification and earth type thing. This looks like Himalayan sea salt. Container of Himalayan sea salt. And the tea is elderberry blackberry. So that's my box for this month. You guys know I'm not going to use this, right? Okay. Freaking yellow, man. I know it's supposed to be a happy color, but ugh. Like, the yarn's pretty though. And you guys that follow me on Instagram have seen this already. I ordered this for myself from a store back home. It's a Richmond bag. And it's got Main Street Station on it. So that's like a Richmond, it's an iconic Richmond thing. It's been a mall, it's been a train station. It's so silly. It's a beautiful building. There's actually a building here in Waxahachie that reminds me of the Richmond train station. Anyway, this is from Dances with Wool, RVA. It's a yarn shop in back home, but it's in Midlothian, which I used to live in Midlothian. But I'd never been, like, I wasn't into yarn back then, so I'd never been there. But I saw that bag and had to have it because it's my hometown. So I'm gonna have to go back there. Like, I was thinking about flying home in March. We'll see what happens. And go for a visit. Look at some houses. We'll see. What else? I bought some more of these end minders because they had dogs. They should get owls. But I got dogs and cats. So there's little end minders for your yarn. Dogs and black cats. There. I find I use these usually like the cast on string. I use them for that. What else did I buy? Then I got some stitch markers, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because I don't speak French. Suzanne. I said I wasn't going to try, didn't I? Got an owl sticker. And these gorgeous stitch markers. And I got them on Etsy, but there's her contact info. You guys can read it. I don't know if it's focusing or not. I can't, it looks blurry. Anyway, these are stitch markers. Aren't they cute? They're like the what do you call them? Skelanimals. They're cute. It's the first time I'd seen the whale one though. The whale skelly. They're cute. I had to buy them. I'll post a picture at the end so you guys can see it, like the close-ups, because this is not working. Okay, it's been like an hour, hasn't it? Should we do the whips next time, or should we just go ahead and knock them out? Because I already have them piled up right here. Let's just do it. I'm not doing anything today. It's fine. I decided to go ahead and do the cables on the sleeves for the deep winter coat. I've gotten that far. On one sleeve. Obviously, I've got a ways to go. Haven't worked on this all week. It's fine. I might actually have yarn left over. Maybe I'll do the deep winter hat. I don't know. So that's still a work in progress. I will finish it at some point. It's back to 60 degrees here. It's like in the single digits last week. All the ice is gone. My yard is a mud pit. It's fine. So there's that. My harvest sweater I haven't done anything with, so you're not seeing anything new. Still there. The thing with this is it's fingering weight, but it's a light fingering weight. So this is taking me a real long time to do. It's a little fiddly because the yarn is so thin, but I still love it. I'll get it done at some point. I work on it when my hands feel like working on it. This is just yarn that I pulled and said I was going to do something with, and I haven't done it yet. What's it called? I haven't worked on this in so long. And this is my yarn. What's this called? You know what, you guys? You guys. Should I finish it or should it be a bandana? Or I could just join it and have it be like a cowl. Like a moon cowl. Should I finish it or should I just call it a day? Vote. It's been sitting for so long. And I specifically dyed yarn for this, y'all. Oh, this is my Home Row Fiber Co. Home Row Handcraft. Why can't I remember? I'll put it here. A Dray bag. This is my naughty knitting sacks bag with the dragon scales on the inside. It's my not naughty knitting sack. Okay. This is my Barley Pearls movie bag. These are the Croy socks. I found the missing skein. Come on, man. There we go. Maybe I should put like a plain background behind me and then it'll flip. I don't know. Oh, and this is leftover yarn, which I'll just take out of the bag now. Okay. Yarn bits. Okay. Now it's just this in here. Perfect. I'm actually playing with this today while I watch TV because Sunday's the day to catch up on the TV. What's in this bag? My cozy memories. I should probably start working on this again. I haven't touched it in a really long time. Okay. Frog or not frog? Vote. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I told you guys I had a lot of bags of things. I need some water. This is just yarn. It is also a whip for these socks. These are my Pink Nightmare socks with the cute cables. Eventually, when I feel like cabling again. This is more tedious than that entire sweater. I guess because of the smaller needles. I don't know. What else is in here? Oh, my Dustland socks. I'll work on them at some point. They've got Benny hair on them. I should finish these. Always need black socks. Okay. Oh, dropping yarn. Drop my own yarn. For shame. All right. Let's see what's in here. Yarn. Yarn. Yeah, a lot of yarn scraps. I need to do something with my yarn scraps. I frogged this. I've got to re-cake the yarn because this is a mess. I was working on it and I wasn't happy with my decreases. So then I frogged it back and then I was like, maybe I want to do a V-neck. So I just frogged it completely and said I'd pick it up later. I still really like that colorway. It's fine. Don't have to ask you guys if I should frog that one because it's already done. Oh, this was going to be my Fossil Frenzy cowl double knit. But I started this before she came out with the Fossil Frenzy cowl. So should I frog this or should I keep going so I have one that's double knit? I'm not that far along, so frogging it wouldn't be a big deal. Vote. Because then I could use the yarn for something else, like the cowl that I didn't get chosen for. She has a new cowl out. It's got owl on it. It's called the Owl Nouveau. And I applied to be a test knitter, but like everybody and their mama applied to be a test knitter. So I missed out this time. But I mean, dude, it matches my tattoo. I should have been first in line, you guys. You guys took my place. I should be the one test knitting that. Anyway, the pattern comes out in March. My owl tattoo is because my mom was obsessed with owls. My mom's birthday is in March. It's fine. I'm going to make it in March. And then it's kind of symbolic of my mama. And that's cool. Okay. Rambling. Ooh, the Black Flame candle socks. We already know these are getting frogged. But I do want to revisit this pattern at some point. The film roll socks. They're getting frogged. And these socks, which is the, I don't remember who I got this yarn from. I know Nitty Witch is doing her Gem in the Holograms is by this dyer. Junk Yarn, that's it. That's that yarn. I don't know why I stopped working on this. Frog it, it's fine. Okay, so these are socks to be frogged. I'm almost done, I swear. This is my source of evil MCal that I stopped doing because I was tired of doing mosaic. I'm not frogging this. I'm gonna finish it. The pattern's completely available now to like the world, and I like it, so I'm gonna finish this at some point when I feel like doing mosaic again. Last bag. Well, blanket squares. Here's the thing with my blanket. Okay. So I'm still designing the blanket squares. Well, I was still designing the blanket squares, but I got to thinking that maybe, because I told you guys my idea for the sparkly from Secret of Nim was to double stitch over it to give it more of a 3D effect. Well, I started thinking about that and how fiddly it is to make these like stranded colorwork flat. Now I'm thinking maybe I should double stitch all of them. So I'm thinking about just knitting plain shapes, because I'm squares, hexagons, triangles, I don't know, just plain shapes in like a solid color yarn. And then duplicate stitching. Did I say double stitching? Whatever. Duplicate stitching the designs on top of those, because it would make my life easier than flat colorwork knitting. What do you guys think? Should I just keep doing stranded colorwork squares, or should I just do some duplicate stitching to make my life easier? And then the designs will stand out more too, right? I don't know. That's where my head's at. So I haven't been working on my blanket because now I'm like, maybe I should do this a different way. Yeah. I think that's it. That's enough, right? It's been like 2 hours. Oh, is this another bag? Hold on. There's more bags. Oh, no, this is just yarn. This is leftover yarn from my Felix. And what's in this one? Oh, no. We looked at that one. There's a bag missing. There's a bag missing. There's the shift that I was doing, because I did have my night shift, which I'm thinking about redoing because I really like the black section. So I'm thinking about redoing another one in black. I'm also thinking this would make a sweet throw blanket. So I'm thinking about doing a giant shift as a throw blanket in black. I don't know. But then I saw somebody else that's just done a shift with black yarn, and whatever. It's fine. Anyway, what else? I think that's it, you guys. This has been a really long video. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. Oh, last thing. I got this yarn from Hobie. Somebody said something like they're not shopping at Hobie anymore. Why do I need to not shop at Hobie? What's going on with Hobie? Should I not give them my money? Have they become a Hobby Lobby? Or is somebody mixing up Hobie and Hobby Lobby? Hungry. Anyway, I bought this yarn. This was like on sale because it was a color way that they didn't think looked right. Like it didn't turn out like the color they wanted, so it was on like deep discount. But it's gray. And it's like that gunmetal gray. So I bought it because it was cheap. And if I ever want to make like a super, like I was thinking about making that Andrew Mowry sweater. I'm not going to make it. But I bought a sweater like you can only buy them in packs of 5. So I bought 2. I don't know if they have any more because, like I said, this was like a color mess up or something, which is why they had so much of it. But I mean, it's gray. Can go wrong. So yeah, I bought that. That's it. That's all I got. Double checking. That was enough, right? That was enough. Yeah, that's it. Of the things to show you guys. I did not do the February challenge this year, but I have been following the hashtag a bit, and I came across this sweater. And this whole video started because I came in here to straighten up and pick out yarn for this sweater. It's the Gansevoort. I don't know how to pronounce that. Apparently it's a place in New York. You. And hey, look, Adela. Apparently this was part of like a collaboration or something. Stitch 3 together. But this is the pattern from that group of things that I thought looked really cool and I want to make it. So yeah. Am I going to cast it on today? I don't know. Let's see. Movies. This is very long and I'm still talking. Yes. Whatever. It's fine. What am I watching? I just finished Lockwood Academy. Or I think it's called Lockwood Academy. Whatever. I just finished that. I liked it. I don't know what I'm going to watch next. I'm also watching, what's it called? Harlem? I think it's called Harlem on Amazon. I don't know if I ever told you guys I finished this. It's all right. I am currently now listening to The Count of Monte Cristo because I have never actually read the book. I've only seen the movie. And I think it was last year or the year before, but I was watching that movie and I was like, wait a minute, is that Henry Cavill? And then I realized I was older than Henry Cavill and it made me really sad. It's okay, he's got weird hands. He's got tiny hands. It bothers me so much. Not like, you know, how people are like, oh, he's got big hands. No, not like that. Just, he's got tiny hands. It freaks me out. Like, in proportion to the rest of it. Kind of like how, you know, some guys have, like, super long torsos and short legs. It freaks me out. Or vice versa. It just, body proportions freak me out. And he's got tiny freaking hands. Watch his hands one day. They're just super short and tiny. And they don't match the rest. Let's end on that note. Okay. I will talk to you guys next time. Happy knitting. I'm okay now. Bye.